using that red Solo cup during the holidays. If you're planning on filling that cup up this holiday season, you want to keep in mind that planning ahead and celebrating responsibly can save somebody's life, perhaps yours. The DUI task force, of course, will be out in full effect, as we know. And we have April Schaffroth of the AZ DUI process joining us this morning. You help folks who get into trouble with their DUIs, correct?
Exactly. Once you're convicted of DUI, we have a free service that guides you step by step to regaining your license.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's talk about some things. Let's begin with the myths. You want to do that?
Of course.
A lot of people think that if they go out and they drink too much, if they down a bunch of food and water, that they'll be okay. Not true.
Not true at all. I always say you're going to be a hydrated drunk or a full drunk. It doesn't really matter about how much you have. For example, everyone says fast food is a perfect way to go absorb the alcohol. Food helps slow the absorption, but it still gets to your system just the same.
And even if you drink a bunch of coffee, that's not going to help.
Exactly. You will be jittery, but you won't be more awake. If you roll your window down, splash water in your face, it's all the same. They definitely doesn't keep you more awake.
Now we have some different alcohols here. If somebody says, well, I only drank beer, I didn't touch the hard stuff, you still get wasted on beer.
Absolutely. Alcohol is alcohol. If it's a 12-ounce beer, a 5-ounce glass of wine, a shot and a half of any sort of hard alcohol, it all hits your system. It takes about an hour for each drink to process through your liver, so it doesn't matter if you only drink beer or if you drink them all together, it's going to hit you the same.
What about if you're a larger person compared to a smaller person and they think that they can consume more alcohol and handle it better?
A lot of people feel like that's the case, or if you have appetizers, same type of thing. It's definitely a myth that alcohol hits your system no matter what, so it's an hour per drink. It also depends if you've had enough sleep and just a lot of factors in your day.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you have a party, there are some things you probably should do to be smart about this. First of all, tell and encourage people to have a designated driver.
Designated driver, absolutely. We also have amazing ride shares. AZDUI processes partner with Uber. We have our own Uber code, so when you send out your e-vites, put the Uber code on your e-vite, so that way you have ahead of time. Acknowledge your designated driver before the party starts, and as a host, to have different options, like I call them mocktails, like non-alcoholic cocktails, and make it fun so you don't have to drink, if you will, to have a good time.
You know, the whole Uber thing, it's just a button on your phone. There's no excuse not to use that.
No excuse not to use it, and we have discounts, and they're all over the valley, so it's amazing. So there's too many resources to not drink and drive.
And then the other thing is, don't be afraid if somebody's had too much to drink and they're at your house. Go ahead and take their keys away and help them.
Help them, because at the end of the day, the average DUI in Arizona is $10,000. So as a host or a friend, you want to make sure to provide as much safety and resources as possible. If you do get convicted of a DUI, that's where we come in to help providing all those resources, but take the precautions ahead of time.
You know, what if you're having a party and people drink too much and they drive and they cause an accident and hurt or kill someone? Can you be liable?
As a host, you absolutely can be reliable. So speak with your insurance agent. Make sure you have the right coverages in place. I'm a big advocate of something called an umbrella, which is basically a coverage that goes on your homeowner's policy. It just helps keep precautions there.
Boy, it's sad to think you have to go to that extent, but it's just this day and age, you can't be too careful.
You cannot be too careful, and the resources are there. That's the different part, is the resources are there to do that.
And this is the breathalyzer?
So once you get convicted of DUI, AZDUI process, it's the only service out there in Arizona that offers everything together free. So I partner with Intoxilock. This, if you get convicted, it has to have in your car for a minimum of 6 months to a year, anywhere between $60 to $100 a month, or $120 a month. And then counseling, truck survival school, insurance, it's a big deal.
By the way, I've had some people send me emails because I'm a motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
Can they now put these on their bikes or no?
Not yet.
Not yet. So if you only ride a bike, that makes it pretty tough.
It's a huge deal, yeah. So that's where we're here to provide all that guidance of what you need to do once that happens.
Well, April, thank you so much. I mean, they seem like, oops, hope I didn't break that. They seem like common sense tips, but we definitely need to follow them.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
All right. Happy holidays.
Great. Well, you know, when we're talking